So you're a bad one, holding place, civilians up for ransom. Ain't no picking or choosing, all at random. Don't play.
What it do, baby? Welcome back to the Showtime Forum podcast. Once again, I am your host, Ray El Barbone, and missing in action today is my co-host, GoldenEye GFX, so hopefully this guy finds his way back to the podcast next week. With me today is actually King Thurz himself.
Hey.
Inglewood legend.
Hey, thank you.
Right?
Man.
Inglewood legend.
Yeah,
right?
I hope so.
I mean, I feel like you are, but maybe I'm biased because I grew up in Inglewood, right? But
Hey, appreciate that.
he's blessed us today. He's going to stop by today, chat a little bit of Lakers. He had a couple recent projects, 7-7. I feel like I have to sing it. 7-7-7-93-11. Right? And then the recent one you had, Long Live.
Yeah.
Right? So they're obviously off your upcoming project, which will come out maybe in the next 50 years or so, right? You're going to take the Dre route and just...
Oh, shit.
you're going to keep pushing us back or what?
Hey, man, I'm just running singles right now. You know, I'm going to get the people something, though. I'm
Yeah?
just having fun. Having fun. Just getting my feet back wet, releasing music, and, you know, just taking it slow, man. Ain't no rush. Just trying to build up all the data and, you know, build up a cool audience, man. So
Trying to do it the right way?
yeah.
Well, I know you've been working a lot behind the scenes with like different projects. Like you had the party in my living room,
Yeah.
which is super dope. You had that one in Chicago,
Yeah.
Miami.
Yeah.
Where else you have that?
Man, I was working on Toronto for Caravana, but I'm gonna slow up and I'm gonna bring it back to LA for my birthday, man. So
What is that?
August.
Ooh,
Yeah.
so man, right around the corner
Yeah,
then.
it's coming up. So I'm gonna do a party out here, man.
Oh, for sure, dude. So
Yeah.
I'll catch you at that one.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, I'll definitely catch you at that one.
Dope.
What else you got going on right now?
Just recording more. I just got back from Belize. Shot like this little documentary out there
Mhm.
with my parents, and yeah, man, just recording every day, directing some videos, and just entertaining some new opportunities, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with Thurz, actually, me and him go back over. We were just talking about right now, like over 17 years back to high school.
Yeah.
Like when we met, Thurz was getting pushed out like in the front of our class. What was it? 92.3 The Beat was at the
wow.
yeah.
Damn,
that was
yeah.
a long time.
I was
That's the thing
shocked.
that always sticks out. Like when I see you now and all the success you have now, I always remember back to that day. I'm like, man, you were just getting shoved because you weren't even trying to get any of it, right?
Yeah, I wasn't.
Right, and then we put out somebody else ended up going out there who was I don't remember who it was, but I remember they were garbage. But
Yeah, I remember that, dude. I was terrified. I was like, damn, so many people. I don't know what I'm gonna rap. Nah, I'm good.
and here you are now, man, teasing
Yeah.
everybody with singles and working with Dre and
Yeah.
messing. I think you got something going on with Red Bull too, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was doing like a lot of contract work over there, and they were supporting Party in My Living Room. Really tough, and like the different states and all that. So yeah, just entertaining some like possibilities over there.
Yeah.
And might do some more work with them.
Cool.
In the next year. So
Cool, man. That's good. So with all this stuff, how are you able to manage all the Kawhi rumors right now?
man, I'm excited about it, man. So every rumor that I hear, I just know in my heart, I'm like, I know he's coming to the Lakers, man. Like your uncle loves the Lakers. This is the hometown. You from Cali. There is no other team to play for. Sorry, Clippers. Come on, man.
What's a Clipper?
What is a Clipper? I'm not trying to get a haircut. What I'm
No,
saying?
right? Exactly. Yeah. I was actually at the Staples Center when they lost that last game, the elimination game.
Okay.
And it was the best feeling in the world to just walk around LA Live with all these Clipper fans funneling out of Staples Center with their LA Our Way shirts.
Right.
And the only thing I kept seeing was that big L in
Yeah.
LA that was sticking out to me. But yeah, so I think we're pretty good on bashing the Clippers at this point. But
Right.
I mean, yeah, dude, I think so. You feeling pretty good about Kawhi then, huh?
Yeah, man. I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, man. You got Anthony Davis here. You got LeBron. Kawhi. Like, where else to really make a big impact for your legacy
Yeah.
for your hometown?
Yeah.
So,
Well, and I guess we'll figure out once we figure out where he's going, or once we figure out where he's in LA he's staying.
yeah.
I guess we'll be able to tell exactly what he's about, right?
Right.
So if he's looking to expand his brand and do all the stuff that has been rumored, then I'm assuming he's coming to LA. If he's trying to keep it low key and do his own thing and stay loyal and all that, I guess he'll be re-signing maybe with Toronto. But
I wouldn't
I'll
be
see
mad. I wouldn't be mad at him re-signing. He got the championship out there, but you know, I like Toronto a lot. That was, you know, I got a lot of family out there, but you know, LA, baby, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no other place to really
cannot
to be.
top Anthony Davis, LeBron James.
Come on.
How do you top that?
You
with
can't.
with Serge Ibaka and Danny Green, apparently.
They're going to be packaged into the deal. I mean, like,
No, I'm just saying. If he's going back, that's who he's banking on, right?
yeah, it doesn't really match up. It doesn't really match up.
And actually, I don't even think Danny Green would be able to resign if they end up maxing him out.
I think I'm hearing that he would be packaged in with Kawhi or something like that, or he would come here or some reason. For some reason. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, man. I just from the beginning he said it was Lakers. I haven't heard anything otherwise from his direct camp.
Yeah.
Other than everybody clout chasing right now. You got what Jalen Rose. Did you hear Jalen Rose out today?
I didn't hear what he said.
He said he was 99, something along the lines that he was 99% sure that he was re-signing with the Raptors. He said that like around 3 today, 3 or actually closer to 4 o'clock.
Huh.
Oh, and then he started getting so much crap on Twitter. Funny thing is, then Chris Carter comes out and says that he's going to do an update at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so around 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And like this is probably like an hour after, so that was probably around like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then he comes out and says that Kawhi's met with all 3 teams and that he's not made a decision at all. And he said he was keeping it 100, so I'm gonna take it as 100 is greater than 99. So that's the way I'm gonna leave it.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I mean everybody's trying to get in there. Caron Butler has been trying to get in there.
Yeah.
The usual Skip Bayless, Woj, and all those.
Yeah.
Funniest thing. Oh, it was so savage too. Chris Carter after he put that out on a tweet, he ends up sending a screenshot saying today was a good day, and it's Adrian Wojnarowski and I'm trying to remember who else. Adrian Wojnarowski and Chris Haynes both started following him. Adrian Wojnarowski started following Chris Carter.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The funniest part of that is Adrian Wojnarowski's been talking this entire season like he's got all the Kawhi plugs.
Yeah.
So that's the funniest thing about the entire thing to me.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. So, but you're pretty confident he's coming here, huh?
I think so, man. I mean, I can only go off of feeling, you know, because I don't have an inside scoop just yet, you know. I felt like when LeBron was coming, it's been rumored so long that he was coming to LA.
Yeah.
There's so many conversations and so many people that, you know, have spoke to, I guess, people on his team that I knew when he was approaching that time to come here. I was kind of like already in the know that it was going to happen. But this one with Kawhi, you know, you don't hear too many rumors about it. I heard like a lot of rumors that he was going to the Clippers, and so many people were like reassuring me that they knew what was happening. But
nah,
I think it's Lakers, man. I feel like if I'm in his shoes, I have all the leverage to do what I want to do. I already went and fulfilled, a task that nobody could do in Toronto.
Yeah.
You know, and
mission accomplished.
He didn't want to go to Toronto. He didn't request that, you know, and he still went there and delivered what he was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, I feel like in hindsight, looking at all the moves that all these power players have done, like LeBron, you know, going to the Heat, and, you know, Durant going to the Warriors. You know, sometimes we criticize their moves, but in hindsight, they are controlling their destiny.
Yeah, exactly.
So why would anything be different for Kawhi? You have an opportunity to make more history.
Yeah.
There's no other place but LA.
Yeah, and I think for me personally, like as I've gotten older, I think I've gotten more detached off that because I remember back in the days, like, oh, dude, I probably would have gone ballistic if like Kawhi would have signed with Toronto.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I mean, I see it like you were saying, you know, they're controlling their own destiny. I mean, how can you really fault somebody for saying, hey, this is where I want to go, this is what I want to do? Yeah. It's their life. Who are we to really say, you know, what they should do? I mean, obviously, I would root for them a little bit harder if they're on the Lakers, but I mean, for one, I wasn't even a LeBron fan.
Right.
So,
I feel like when I became a LeBron fan when I saw him crush Westchester High School on ESPN. You know, I was like, it's like, damn, dude, you put up 50, and you know the homies only put up 50, like from Westchester. Like, you know, all the homies were there playing on that team. You know, it was just crazy to witness that. This dude has so much impact on the game that some of the best players in the country only put up 55 in this game against him.
Yeah.
And LeBron had 50 himself.
Yeah, for me, it's never been about the talent with LeBron. It's not. I mean, honestly, I think the thing I respect the most about LeBron is his hustle and just the way he goes about his business.
I like how he controls his narrative.
Exactly.
Most, you know? And I hated on LeBron when he went to the Heat. I did. I was one of those guys that hated it. And I was like, damn, I don't really respect that. But like I said, in hindsight, he made the right move.
Yeah.
You know, the game only remembers the champions.
Of course.
So.
But at the same time, it's like you got him going to 9 finals and winning 3.
Right.
So I mean, it's kind of weighs itself out, I guess, in the long run. But I mean, for me, it's just the only thing that's ever turned me off about LeBron is the whirlwind that he creates around him. Obviously, he has to create his own narrative and all that stuff, and I guess he subscribes to the whole you got to break a couple eggs to make an omelet, motto. But it's the funny thing that the thing that's kind of the afterthought right now is Anthony Davis.
Right.
Dude, we literally just got Anthony. He's not even a month old.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I guess not officially, but he's not even a month old, and he's already kind of an afterthought. I mean, think about it. Low key has literally been Kawhi watch for the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, I think he's an afterthought because we haven't really seen his impact on the game like we like. He was in a low market, market that people didn't really get to see his full potential.
Yeah,
and there was the injuries in his career, so people are not really in the know of what all he's going to bring to the table. He's probably going to be the actual star on this team. He's going to be the most important factor, and if he stays healthy, we're for sure going to the championship.
For sure.
Like, Warriors are out of here. The dynasty's over, man. That's crazy.
But, dude, how smart is LeBron, though, giving up his number? Dude, how?
He's a boss, man. He's a boss, man.
And then what did he say? He said it's only right that the best player on the team have his number or something like that?
He's a boss, man.
Oh, my God, dude.
He knows how to play. He knows how to power play, man. That's what you're supposed to do.
This is literally right now he's got 3 chips, right? And the whole hang-up's been, he's got 3 chips. Kobe's got 5. MJ's got 6, all that.
Yeah.
But he's literally setting himself up for the next, obviously got 3 more years. He'll probably ink another deal if this team pans out the way we think.
Where else to be?
Dude, is it impossible to think that he can run off another 4 chips?
It's possible.
Right?
It's very possible. And if Kawhi comes here, then Kawhi has 4 now or 3?
Kawhi, championships?
Yeah.
I think 2, no?
So he only got 1 with the Spurs?
I think he's got 1. I think he's got 1 with the Spurs. 2 max, but I think he's got 1 with the Spurs.
Okay.
I think he's been to 3, but I think he's 1, 2, I believe. I don't know. We'll have to check that.
We got to fact check that.
Yeah. I don't have a research guy yet, but soon.
Yeah.
Soon, I mean 20 years. But, yeah, I don't know. This has been kind of crazy. Obviously, we have free agency kickoff on Sunday.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing is, I don't want to say it's the funniest thing, but the Lakers have just been tunnel vision, Kawhi Leonard, right? To the point where, 99% of the free agents have, inked deals already.
Yeah.
Everybody that, the Lakers were rumored to be attached to, gone. Right, we got obviously some of the bigger guys, KD and Kyrie linking up in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You got Kemba going to Boston. Jimmy, for some reason, signed with Miami. I don't.
What was that about?
He said he's about winning. That's what he said. So I don't.
How you gonna win in Miami? Who was he gonna win in Miami with?
Hey man, don't kill me, bro.
I like that Hassan Whiteside went to the Blazers though.
Oh, dude, and I think that's a complete counter to the Lakers grabbing Anthony Davis. I think that was smart on the Trailblazers side.
Very smart move.
Yeah, I mean if they can get him to play.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing with Whiteside.
Yeah, he seems like he's a victim to his willingness to just commit. He's a victim to committing, on the court. But I think it's playing with somebody like Dame, and CJ.
Yeah.
They come out of ball every night,
yeah.
Man. Even if they're off or on, they still give their 100% of their heart in the game. And Dame, for that lone fact that he's from Cali and he's from the Bay Area, and he's just got so much heart, man. And I love it. He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah, me too.
I love to see him as a Laker.
When Kobe retired, I think probably Dame and Russ probably just became my favorite players.
And I love that feud between them.
That is the best.
Yo.
Oh my God! When that was going on. Yeah. Oh, what about? Hold on. Actually, while I have you here, have you had a chance to listen to Dame? What's his face from Sacramento?
I haven't.
Oh, it's pretty fire. I haven't seen the comeback yet, but Dame put him on notice for sure. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. This was great.
I haven't heard it yet, man.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But so obviously a lot of the free agents are gone, right?
Yeah.
We're kind of like, people are kind of starting to go crazy because they're saying, well, if we miss out on Kawhi, then what's left, right? So what is left? I mean, obviously you got the guys from last year that could come back. You got KCP, you got Javier,
I've
Tyson.
never been crazy about KCP though.
Neither have I.
Like, there are so many moments where I was just really disappointed in his effort on the court. We definitely paid him a lot of money, you know.
But that was a finder's fee. That was all a finder's fee.
Man, dude. I would not care to see him come back. You know, I don't think he really contributes. He plays defense here and there.
Yeah.
But
I think he suffers from Mamba-itis. He sinks like 3 or 4 shots in a row, and then all of a sudden he turns into mini Kobe Bryant, and then starts throwing up anything anytime he touches the ball, he's throwing it up pretty much. But yeah, I'm not a big KCP fan, but in the current market with what's out there, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to bringing him back. But he's a guy. To me, he's always been a guy that you got to limit his minutes, 15 to 20. You kind of have to protect himself from himself.
I'm really glad Luke Walton is out of here.
Really? See, I was a Luke guy.
Man, like the whole season, man. There was like, I know we had injuries, but like just even like a lot of the games I went to earlier in the season, I was always questioning the rotation. I was always questioning that fourth quarter moments, like, why is so-and-so on the court?
Yeah.
You know, when you probably had a player that was like playing defense and
Lonzo Ball. Yeah. I get that. The rotations were kind of nuts.
It was bad, like the whole season. And then there was still, I know you have LeBron in your team, but I just feel like there's no offensive philosophy that was implemented even, you know, in his tenure. And it just looked like exhibition game every damn night, you know, and like you didn't put in a hot person in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You know, like I felt like Luke was not the guy to be leading this team, you know, in the past year.
Now, I mean, Luke was a perfect guy for the rebuild, but yeah, as soon as LeBron came in, you knew Luke was getting the axe, man. It was an uphill battle for him the entire time LeBron was here.
I feel that, and I know that. You know, a lot of decisions were being made outside of the coaching staff.
Of course.
So,
yeah.
You know, when LeBron got here.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't, well, I don't know if they don't realize, but they forget that, yeah, you see what's going on the court, you see the decisions that are being made, but you don't know the conversations that are being had in the background.
Yeah.
You know, when Magic's sitting there chewing somebody out, say, hey, man, you need to run this for a while, you need to run this for a while, we need to lose this game, we need to tank this game, or whatever the case is, right? And I'm not saying that's what they said, but I'm just saying a lot of those things play in effect. It's such, I felt bad for Luke. Because he was in a no-win situation.
I feel you.
You know, he was just in a no-win situation. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, he went off to Sacramento for whatever reason, and, you know, bless his heart. Hopefully he has another job after this. But
yeah, I was definitely a Luke criticizer this past season. And, like, I feel what you're saying, though. That does make a lot of sense. And, you know, I might regret those words if he has a great season with Sacramento. I know there's a lot of variables that, you know, impact what plays out on that court, but it didn't look right this past season.
No.
And it's easy to blame him.
So how'd you feel when they shipped off the young cats?
I like Lonzo. You know, I feel like he still hasn't ripened yet, but I saw some great moments with him last year, and I see a lot of potential, man. I know he plays both ends of the court. Mm-hmm. I feel like he might have a breakout season in New Orleans. You know, but we'll see how that all pans out, because you got Drew Holiday there.
Yeah.
And
which I think he's probably gonna. He's got to get shipped by the trade deadline. There's no.
So?
Yeah. I mean.
Drew.
Yeah. I mean, they're in a rebuild mode. I can't believe that he's what, like 30 or something like that, 29, 30. So
something like that.
Yeah, I can't believe that he's gonna sit there and stick around for another rebuild.
Yeah.
Even though that's the fastest rebuild I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I've never seen a rebuild like that where it's like, all right, we got possible 5 studs.
Yeah.
In a second.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't say a second because that was about like half a season.
I mean, but that's still quick. You know, it's under 1 year.
Yeah. So, but that's David Griffin for you, man. You know.
Yeah.
Luckily for us, you know, it worked out for us. The fact that LeBron has such a good relationship with David Griffin, because if not, we probably would have been screwed with this deal. You know, we wouldn't have had that cap space. But I mean, just kind of going back to to this current offseason. So if let's say we don't sign Kawhi for whatever ungodly reason, let's find some wood somewhere around here. Let's find some wood, and let's say we don't sign Kawhi. Who are you targeting? If it's you, who are you targeting?
Jeez, what's left on the market, man?
There's not a lot left on the market. If you're looking for like impact players, I mean, if you're looking at,
I would definitely sign Rondo. I'll bring Rondo back.
Yeah. See, like I feel like that. But my hesitation is the whole playoff Rondo reputation. You know, like I heard it before, but seeing it last year, I saw it like on those Tuesday night Sacramento games.
Yeah.
He's not in the game. You know, he's not mentally in the game for whatever reason. I personally chalk up his I don't want to say failures, but the lack of success last year on his part to just the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like it was a toxic environment after the All-Star game. So
yeah.
I just feel like a lot of that kind of played into how he was playing. But I like Rondo. I've always liked Rondo.
I like Rondo, man, and like we mentioned about a lot of the variables that are playing in.
Yeah.
And like for him I know he's about winning. He wants to play hard.
Yeah.
And I feel like any passionate player might have reacted like that.
Of course.
Who's not about the Hollywood, aspects of the Lakers. He wants to come there and ball.
Yeah.
And then when you can't commit and you can't get everybody to play on your level, I'm not surprised that he was acting like that. I don't think he's bringing any toxic elements to the game.
Yeah.
I didn't like him as a Celtic.
Oh, of course. Rightfully so.
Right.
Yeah, rightfully so.
I like what he does, especially in Kentucky, right? Kentucky, is that?
I believe so.
Yeah. He's a baller, man. So I'll bring back Rondo for sure because I feel like he's a veteran. He knows how to lead a team, and then you have these high caliber players. I feel like he's going to be able to push them to their max potential every night.
Yeah, I mean, if I bring back Rondo, I'm bringing him back for the experience.
Yeah.
But I'm limiting his minutes to like probably 15 to 20. I can't. I mean, he's got to start.
Unless we get like a official point guard, which it's not many out there.
No.
I would have loved
What
to
about
have seen-
Jeremy Lin? No.
I'm open to insanity. I would have liked to see Malcolm Brogdon come.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
he went to Indiana.
I believe so. Yeah.
I would love to have seen him come.
Yeah,
be
Brogdon was
elaborate.
nice.
And I feel like the Bucks are going to really be hurt with that loss of him.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed with the Bucks roster. Once everything was said and done. I think they rolled through the regular season and whatnot, but. Dude, yeah, I think there's definitely a lot of holes in there. And I know we were talking about it on Twitter during the season. You were talking about James Harden was going to win that MVP. By the way, he didn't win the MVP.
But I thought he was. 'Cause he had some crazy moments in that.
He did.
In that season, man.
He did, but
he balled out this year, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if we're looking at point guards, you got Rondo out there. TJ McConnell actually just signed something today. Jeremy Lin, Trey Burke, Quinn Cook. Just backed out of his deal, I think, or something like that.
Really? So you about to test the market, huh?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. So, honestly, if not Rondo, I mean, it sounds like safer bets are going to be probably Quinn Cook. I don't know if he can handle the starting role, though.
I don't see it.
How do you feel about AC Fresh as Caruso?
I like Caruso.
Yeah, so do I.
I like Caruso.
I think he's worth giving a shot. He's a smart player.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Definitely, you're not going to have to pay a lot of money for him, so I just think it's worth it. Just spending, a little cash.
Yeah.
Getting him on the roster, that makes sense.
Well, I'll tell you, a buddy of mine on the Showtime forum goes by BJ Meta.
Okay.
He was here chit-chatting. He's not the biggest Rondo fan in the world. I don't think he hides that, but I'm not even saying he's not the biggest fan. This dude is like completely on board to kick Rondo off train pretty much. But
wow.
Honestly, he's got a lot of stats to back him up. Like he sits there and goes to, a lot of stuff that to me, I'm like, you might as well be speaking Chinese to me when he starts breaking down stats. But he's just like, dude, Rondo is not that great of a player anymore. Caruso was way better than him. But he brought up an actually interesting situation where he was saying if we don't land Kawhi, we should trade for Goran Dragic, who the Heat are trying to dump.
Really?
Well, salary. He's making like 22 mil. Sign him and then pick up Danny Green.
I'm not mad at that.
Because you sign Danny Green for 12 mil, you bring him.
I've liked Dragic since the Suns.
Yeah, Dragic is nice.
He's coming off. What injury did he have this past season?
I wouldn't know.
He had like a pretty long injury, that kept him out of a few months, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I like him though.
Right?
I like him. I don't know what his health looks like, but Not for $22 million though.
I'm sure his health is better than nobody playing the point.
Yeah.
Well, because you can have LeBron, I guess, playing the point too. I mean, you got Ben Simmons doing it, so why can LeBron do it?
Ben Simmons got exposed in the playoffs too.
Oh, yeah. Apparently Ben Simmons found out that he needs to learn how to shoot at some point, right?
And that's the only gripe with Rondo, you know. And he hit a few threes, you know, this season, but put in some more time, spending more time on that jumper, you know. I feel like.
What about that? How are you feeling that game where he shot like 9, 10 3-pointers in the first quarter? Like, it was towards the end of the season. I forget who he was playing, but he had like double-digit 3-pointers, I think, in the first quarter, like attempts. He just kept.
How many did he make? I don't even remember.
Dude, I don't recall, but I just remember he was hoisting them up every chance he got. And I was like, well, I mean, at that point the season was done, so I was like, hey, man, get that practice in. Whatever, I guess so, right?
Right. But, I mean, if he gets he needs a 3-point shooting trainer or whatever, and if he gets efficient from there, you might see a different Rondo.
You gotta get lethal shooter out there, man. Surprised he don't have lethal shooter on his side yet.
Right.
So, I mean, okay, so we covered pretty much the guard position. You got KCP out there. You got probably Quinn Cook and Caruso and all those guys out there.
I definitely sign. I think you should definitely sign Caruso. I like the idea of Dragic, but it's like I don't know what that deal would look like and how it affect the cap space and all the politics behind that. What else is available though? Like who's
I mean, honestly, point guards. That's probably where you're like tailing off at. I mean, you're looking at shooting guards. I mean, Kyle Korver's out there. He's probably gonna get bought out by the Suns.
What's up with what's my guy from the Wizards? Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal. Oh, he ain't going nowhere.
Think he's staying?
I mean, he's got a fat contract. I mean, he's expiring a deal, but I think he's getting paid like $25 million. So unless we're not picking up Kawhi, then that's something. I mean, I wouldn't hate that either.
I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, but I would hate it if he's trying to come back on $25 million. That I'd probably hate.
I feel it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's what do you think about D'Angelo Russell was rumored to be coming back?
I wasn't mad because of how he performed this past year. He had some really good moments. And I was like, okay, he might have matured and be ready to be a point guard, you know, for the Lakers. It just sucks, you know, when he was here. You know, all the negativity that occurred from the whole Iggy situation.
Yeah. Oh,
but he bought out this year, man.
Speaking of Iguodala, man, Iguodala's rumored to come over.
I'm with that.
100%.
We need that.
100%.
And I'm really pissed at the Warriors and how they let him go. He spoke some truth on the Breakfast Club, and KD should not have came back in the playoffs, dude. No. And the Warriors organization, you know, they're fucked up for bringing him back. That's a hard injury to really, you know, come back off and be the same caliber player that you were. So, you know, that's horrible, you know?
Yeah. And he didn't say anything wrong.
He said the truth.
He just spoke the truth.
Yeah.
But that gives you, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know, like, when people were like, a lot of people have been getting on Rob Pelinka for a while about how shady he is and what everything that's been coming out about him or whatever.
Yeah.
The rumors, I'll say, because I don't know that any of it's true for sure. But I've always said, like, dude, we need a little like shadiness going on, a little griminess going on, you know. So, but that shows you like exactly how the best front offices can be.
Yeah.
Because the Warriors apparently have been top notch, right?
Yeah.
But they went in they went and they did what they did, so that kind of tells you a little bit about how they run.
Yeah, man, it sucks, man. Like,
but for them, so their loss is our gain. I'll take them.
Yeah.
So I'm down with Iggy for sure. I mean, if you were trying to shore up the front court though, we're looking at like JaVale, we're looking at Tyson Chandler, we're looking at who else is out there right now? We got
sign them, sign JaVale, sign Tyson. You know, they did well this past
What about
year.
Bugs? What if Bugs comes for a minimum deal?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love Bugs, man. I
Hell
love
yeah,
him.
man. And I think that's a possibility, but it sucks that he would have to get the minimum. He's worth more than that.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily. But I mean, you know, you got to do he played his cards and unfortunately played them wrong. But yeah, I still don't have any hesitation. They always say year 2 is the year you fully recover from those Achilles injuries. So this is year 2. I mean, I'll take him. If he's out there for a minimum deal, if he's out there for $10 million,
I think you do it, man.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to. But obviously, if Kawhi is on the way, that might not happen. But, you know, I'm not hating on that either.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we got all this stuff, and everybody's having heart attacks, and, you know, they're losing their brain off of every little tweet that's coming out right now.
Yeah.
You got LeBron sitting here worrying about what he's doing on set. You got him coloring. Then you got Anthony Davis sitting there asking people what movie he should watch, Toy Story or Spider-Man. By the way, you should watch Spider-Man because I just saw that last night and it is amazing.
It's amazing?
Oh, dude.
I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to go tomorrow, man.
Go tomorrow. There's 2 post-credit scenes.
Okay.
So watch both of them.
Okay.
The ending, to me, I was like, super dope.
Okay, I'm with it. Don't even tell me no more.
No, that's it. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
It's hard for me to stay up late, and it was like a 10:30 showing.
Yeah.
And I stayed up the whole time.
Okay.
And usually I'm like 40 minutes in, I'm done. I'm just
Okay.
done. Sleeping, snoring.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great movie. But
I'm with it, man.
yeah, I mean, here we are going crazy, and you got LBJ and you got AD sitting there just like ho-humming it, like acting like nothing's going on.
They already know, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. And people
know.
but people react so crazily to Woj and to who else? Woj's out there, Skip Bayless, and all these fools that just be putting out.
They're just trying to make, they doing their job. They're just trying to create hype.
Yeah.
And make sure that they get another paycheck from whatever organization is paying.
Well, I don't know if that's Woj's job. Woj's job is to report, not to create narratives. Because he's the only dude that's been pushing this Kawhi thing from the get-go.
He seemed like he's been legit, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's like, it's all about hype, man.
Well, that's what it is, man. We're all trying to get paid,
Yeah.
And I get that, but my whole issue is, get paid and all that, but when you get called on your bullshit,
right.
Just fess up.
Yeah.
No need to sit here and act like you're not doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
Especially when you're like, Kawhi's going, and then he don't go, and you're like, things have changed. Kawhi's not going, and all of a sudden some things started looking a little shady.
Man, I was surprised that he went to Brooklyn, but
Who, KD?
Kyrie.
Oh, Kyrie?
Yeah.
That was that was a little odd to me. For him, I mean, he knows KD's gonna be out for at least a year, so.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I guess we'll let it play out. I mean, I'm all for competition. I don't like the super team, so I'm always okay when stuff starts to get balanced out. But I don't know how much that balances out in Brooklyn. That's good.
Like, what? They got Dinwiddie. He's still
Spencer
there.
Dinwiddie, yeah, he's still there.
And what's their center's name?
What's his name? Afro.
Yeah.
All I remember is the Afro. Blanking out right now, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
He's a good defensive player.
Yeah, they got some good guys out there, man. But I don't know. I don't know if Brooklyn's really going to be pushing anybody this offseason. If anything, I think Boston would probably just put the smack down on them at some point, especially with Kemba now. But
I was happy to see Kemba go there. I'd love to have seen him come to the Lakers.
Oh, me too. I thought he was. People say like the poor man's Kyrie, but I thought he was just a little bit more of a. He was more of a consistent Kyrie. Mentally, game-wise, injury, health-wise, all that,
I love Kemba, man. He's a baller, man.
Yeah.
And I hate that he had to go to Boston, but
it's cool, man.
He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna do his thing.
Just as long as he ain't doing it against us.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, right?
Yeah.
So we'll kind of start to tail it off here a little bit because I know you got to get going too. And so Anthony Davis dropped his all-time 5 the other day. I don't know if you caught that.
I did not. Oh, wait, is it the all-time 5 Lakers?
No, it turned out to be the all-time 5 Lakers, but he said his all-time 5 lineup.
Okay.
And it ended up being nothing but Lakers.
Yeah.
So it was Magic, Kobe, LeBron, Shaq, and Kevin. Magic, Kobe, LeBron, Shaq, and then himself. Yeah.
I feel like I get it, but to leave Kareem out of that shit is disrespectful as fuck. Well, I fuck with you, AD. I mean, can we curse?
Yeah, good. I'll edit it
I
out.
rock with you, AD. But anybody leaving Kareem out of the conversation is kind of blasphemous.
Yeah.
But hey, man, AD, you got to be confident in yourself, and I believe in you, and I know you're gonna be great. So.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so you got some big shoes to fill. Leaving Kareem out. I'll say that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he better fill him.
Yeah.
He better fill him quick because
Yeah.
LA fans are gonna let him know. When we're not funneling out of the in the third quarter of the stadium. Once we're.
I've never left early from a Laker game. I'll stay to the end, man. I'll stay.
Dude, I'm there. I'm picking up like leftover souvenirs and stuff off the ground.
Hey.
Asking if I could grab a broom and help him out. Whatever I got to get them sweets. But yeah, I mean it was an interesting lineup for sure. I mean, I get like you were saying, I get it. Anthony Davis, he got to be about himself. So I don't fault him for putting himself in that lineup, but at the same time, like you said, it's kind of blasphemous to leave Kareem out. But hey, man, I'm hoping that's a bar he's setting.
It gotta be.
I hope so.
It gotta be. And now you gotta bring the skyhook back too, AD.
I mean, I wouldn't hate on that, but I mean, we'll see. How many centers have we seen roll through here talking about that they're going to learn the skyhook from? I think the only one who was
Hakeem?
actually well, not Hakeem, from Kareem.
Okay.
Remember, Bynum came in and said, "Oh, I'm gonna learn the skyhook," and then Kareem's like, "This fool didn't want to learn." Right? Then we had Dwight Howard came in, "I'm gonna learn the skyhook," and then Kareem's like, "This fool didn't want to work." And then I think the only guy was maybe Zoo Blanco was the only guy who was like putting it into his craft.
Hey, I feel like we lost Zubac over nothing.
Yeah, but think about it. Like he's a restricted free agent, right? Has he even re-signed now that I think about it?
I don't think so.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean, in today's game, you don't really... I mean, look at Steven Adams. He's getting paid like max dollars, or what was max dollars at the time.
Yeah.
And the Thunder have been talking about, or they've been rumored to be like trying to move him.
Yeah.
I mean, in today's game, it's about going small. You know, thanks Draymond Green. But...
Man, the Thunder are doomed. Damn. PG, you fucked up, PG.
Oh, PG, man. We don't PG...
You messed up,
Yeah,
PG. You
that-
messed up.
Dude,
What's
imagine
wrong with you?
if PG was here, LeBron was here, then we would have added Anthony Davis. Oh, man.
PG, you stuck now, baby. Westbrook, what's up, man? You could have been a Laker, man.
It is what it is, man.
So, yeah.
They're all going to do what they're going to do, right? So it is what it is at this point. But
I love Westbrook, though.
oh, yeah, me too. Like I was saying earlier, man, I think Dame and him, I just love the ferocity they play with, the aggression, you know, like.
Man, that playoff series was really dope.
That meme that what became a meme of Dame. Oh man, that was gold. That was gold. That's one of my favorite memes actually to put out.
Yeah,
that
I
face.
love how he put them out, and I love how he put Houston out. What was that, last year? The playoffs last year? Wait, was that last year or 2 years ago?
No, last year the Warriors put the Rockets out.
So 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When he put them out with that same kind of shot, like a 35-footer, three-pointer.
And people still don't learn, man. People still, PG was sitting there draping off of him and stuff. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Hey, man. Why are you even surprised, man? He shot it from, what, 30 feet away, maybe?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Him and Steph, man. You got to guard them full court.
Yeah, for real, dude. You know what? But I'm gonna say this, dude. I'm a big PG fan. I love PG. He's probably one of my top 5 active favorite players. But
he's a baller, man.
He's a baller, man. But you deserved it, PG. You completely deserved it.
Like, who was in his ear telling him to stay in OKC, man? Like
Russ.
Damn,
Russ was saying that.
How you let another player dictate your future?
Russ was like, dude, I'm gonna give you access to my 3rd closet, man. How about that?
Damn, yo, PG could have been a Laker.
It is what it is.
He'd have been a great.
To this day, I don't get it, but whatever, man. He is what he is. We are what we are.
They're never gonna get a championship.
Never.
Okay,
Never.
Ever.
Never. Unless, like, LeBron retires for some fluke reason, and Anthony Davis is like, you know what? I'm gonna go play overseas.
It's gonna have to be one of those. What do you call those short seasons?
The strikes shortened seasons.
Yeah. What is it called though?
For the CBA or what?
No, for that. Damn.
It was a strike shortened season, no? Usually when they go on a strike.
Yeah, it's a strike shortened season, but they have like another term for it. Another like.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. We'll go with strike shortened season right now.
Yeah.
Well, that could happen too, you know. But if that's the case, then it's sounding like load management isn't necessary anymore. So we might still pull it out anyway. But let's go ahead and wrap it up right here, man. I know you got to bounce. We got to get going too. So
for sure.
I want to thank Thurz for coming out, man. It's good seeing you, bro. I appreciate it.
Likewise, bro.
Why don't you tell everybody where they can follow you, bro?
Oh man, follow me on Instagram, King Thurz, KingThurz. Follow Party in My Living Room too on IG. Follow me on Twitter, Thursday with a Z. And look me up on YouTube, man. And yeah, man, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, man. Just search Thurz, THURZ. I should pop up. Follow me, connect with me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously you guys know where you guys can catch us. You can catch us at Showtime Forum. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, every place you want to be. The podcast you can find obviously on every major streaming platform. That's iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Anchor. You can find it on all of it. Just find one of them. I don't really care which one you find. Just find one. That's pretty much what we need at this point. Yeah. Share, review, do whatever you got to do. But, we work hard, man. Ain't nobody getting paid to do this. So I'm getting paid in likes. I'm getting paid in tweets. I'm getting paid in all that. So keep making me that money, please. I appreciate it.
Digital currency.
Right? And hopefully next week, we will be talking about Kawhi Leonard as a Los Angeles Laker.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my jersey. I want to win. Yeah, me number 2. I'm gonna get Fisher out of here.
I was about to say that's blasphemous, but I don't even know that.
It's not blasphemous.
I mean, dude, how many shots did Fish hit for us?
He did.
That's the tough one.
He did. I know.
I mean, he averaged like 2.5 points a game, but those 2.5 points came in pretty handy.
Hey man, for Kawhi. Sorry, Fish.
Yeah, no. Dude, Fish will be the first dude saying, "Hey, here, take it.
Right,
you're
right.
good. You're good."
Right, he would approve this message.
Yeah, for real.
All good.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. I'm not gonna go through my whole spiel again, but we'll catch you next week.
Yeah.
Late.
Shot, shot, shot.